Welcome back everyone to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you a very high level game that was played on chess.com between two very high rated players. One of them you may know, Grandmaster Fabiano Caruana, rated 2,803 as of February 2025, number 2 in the world at the moment, and just a perennial top 5 player in the world for many years. And he has had, a few that I can remember, a few candidates appearances and one world championship appearance. And so yeah, I'm excited to show you this game that was played on chess.com, and let's get right into it. Okay, so his opponent is Alberto Martin Fuentes. I don't know who this is, but he's rated 2784, so definitely a high rated player. And Fabiano is rated 3037. So this is the rating where you know you're going to be seeing. I mean, when a person's elo is higher than 3000, you know it's going to be some high level stuff. And also, I couldn't on chess.com, this guy he's playing didn't have, I couldn't find a profile picture for him, so I just gave him a bowl of, it looks like almost like a, I don't know, some kind of a vegan bowl of vegetables. Anyway, yeah, this game was very, very high level, and let's get right into it. So Fabian is playing with white pieces, and he starts to make the game with e4. We have e6 and d5, d4. This is the French defense played by black, and now we have d5 and knight to c3. This is the winnower, I believe, variation of the French. Now we have bishop to b4, and Fabiano goes for this setup with e5, and now he's gonna play. He's gonna kick the bishop away possibly, and that's what we see. So we have a3 and bishop takes and b takes, and now he's gonna go for this with the queen attacking the pawn, and now we have h4. The point is he's gonna push h5 unless his opponent goes h5 himself, which he does. Now we have queen back to d1, bishop a6, and bishop takes, knight takes, and now bishop to g5. That was attacking the queen. Queen to 7, knight e2, queen to c6. And the point is that black wants to go queen to c4, and Fabiano lets him, so he goes queen to c4, and now we have castles, and knight back to b8. Black is trying to reroute that knight, get him, over here, and get him, I don't know, get him over here. That wouldn't be a good move right now, but, get him over there somewhere. Anyway, okay. Knight to b8, rook to a3, knight e7, and knight f4. So Fabi's bringing all the pieces to the party here, and we have knight to c6, and he reroutes the knight over here to attack the queen. Queen backs up, bishop goes into f6, rook g8. So I mean, if you just take a glance at this board, the rook is over here on a3, protecting everything over here. The knight can get in at some point. The rook can get in at some point. I mean, all of his pieces are working here. I mean, black's rook is over here, not doing much. The king is in the center. This rook is kind of garbage here. The only way for this rook to get out would be like, yeah, it's tough to get that rook out. Bishop takes on e7, king takes, because otherwise you would lose a knight. But now you cannot castle, which would probably be better, honestly, because now you have the rooks connected here, and you can, start like a pawn play over here. Sorry, I don't know why I hate making all those lame arrows. Okay, king takes c7. Now we have queen to f3. Rook a f8. Rook to b1. King d7, rook b4. And he reroutes the queen over here to get in and attack the king. We have some ideas to maybe go over here and maybe here and push the pawn. You want to take advantage of your space, first of all, because I would say in this position white does have more space, and also this pawn is restricting black here, and this pawn is restricting here. The rooks are very nicely placed on these files here, and like he plays queen e2 to reroute the queen over there. We have king to b7, king to b7. So black does not want him to get the queen over there because that would be very nice for him. King to b7, and now we have c4. So now taking even more space, which is a very nice move. D takes, knight takes, rook takes, queen to d5, and now we have a5. So he's just shredding open the position here. This is just, very, very nicely played here by Fabi. Rook to d8. Now we have a takes on b6, a takes b6. Now we have rook to a4. So now he's going to be teeing up those rooks to do some major damage over here on the a file. We have rook to a8 and c4. So the point of this is obviously he wants to put the queen here, which he does on the next move. Rook takes, and the point of so in this case it's pretty obvious. The point of c4 was to bring the queen, but also after queen to c6 he needed a defender, and that's why he took here. And we have rook to b8, and now we have d5. So now he's taking even more space. We don't have a trade here because that would obviously just this trade would obviously help white because he has 2 pawns in the center. It's just totally better for white. Queen to c5, rook a7 check, king c8, d6. This is called a clearance sacrifice here. Technically it's not a sacrifice, but he doesn't take it. He takes this pawn instead. He could have taken here, but this isn't really good. Rook to f7 instead, b5, and queen a6 check. This is just as good as over. Rook f8 check. And then look at this. This is just unbelievable mastery of the position here. We have king to c7, e takes, d6 check, queen takes, and now rook f7. In this position, his opponent resigned because the point of this is you check the king away from the defense of the queen and you will win the queen. So anywhere the king moves, you will win the queen in the next move. So, and then also if the queen blocks, obviously you will take, and you're doing very well. You can even, you can do that. But I was thinking more of like, here, and then you could take, and then you're just doing very well, and then you can pick up the pawns. So, so the game ended right here, right here. So, very nicely played by Fabi, and let's just go over this one more time, just so we can all, because we can all learn a game. You can all learn from a game like this, where their average rating is, 2,900. I don't know. Could be. Let's just take a glance. So we started out with the French defense. We had the winnower variation with knight to c3, bishop b4, and then we had this variation with the queen going out to g4, and then he pushed the pawn on h4 to kind of limit the. This is where this move comes in here, like right around here. This is where, at this point, it really does. Sorry, I have something in my eye. It really does limit the movement of those pawns there on the G and F file, or the G file, because the E5 pawn limits the F pawn. But yeah, very nicely played here. His opponent goes on the 14th move. He goes knight b8, and then he moves to, on the 17th move, he goes b to c6, and then he goes knight to a5, which, it's kind of, I don't know. You don't really see that. I don't know if it's, I don't know how much the computer liked that. I'm not certain it liked it very much, but I don't know. These guys definitely know more than me, but yeah, very, very nicely played by Fabi here, and very nice win here. This was not played. This is where it was. This is where his opponent resigned. So, yeah, just a great game played by Fabi, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick overview of this game. And yeah, I just wanted to show you it, just so you can get a glimpse of, how the mind of a player this strong kind of works, and the different positions and the way that they handle certain openings, and maybe just like mistakes made by their opponent. Not necessarily mistakes, but certain moves that were played by their opponent. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and check out the first link in the description to get the discount on your premium membership for chess.com. You can, if you sign up with my link, you will get the 40% discount for a yearly membership, and you'll also be supporting the channel. So many thanks for doing that. That'll be much appreciated. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next time, and check out the other videos on the channel and subscribe. You can click here to subscribe, and you can check out this video, and I'll see you all in the next video.